Alternative mindsets, we are looking into the House of the People's Democratic Party with the chairman of their Governors Forum and Bauchi State Governor, Bala Mohammed, declaring that enough is enough and insisting that the People's Democratic Party does not belong to any individual but to the Nigerian people. Now, this was him reacting to the police blockade of the PDP National Secretariat yesterday. He said in a statement, I'm going to quickly quote that so we get into the story proper. I reaffirm that the PDP Governors Forum will not stand by and watch the party be dismantled by those who neither understand its founding principles nor respect its future. Of course, we know the people that they are referring to. We have Mr. Peter in the house today. How are you doing?
I'm good.
And PK. PK is already wearing the weight of the country. You can see it on his face like, we are going through a lot. But I'll start with you, PK, again. This statement, you think is bogus or the PDP is actually walking the talk?
No, they walked the talk yesterday. We saw them yesterday. In fact, they didn't just walk the talk yesterday. They walked the talk when they held the convention held. Mm-hmm. Whether you say it's friends meeting or whatever you try to degenerate it to, that's your business. Do you understand? You have your mouth to talk. We have our action to carry out. Now, we also saw that they walked the talk yesterday. They went into the PDP. They were not cowed. They were not afraid to be shot. For the first time yesterday, I saw police fighting against police. Just to make sure
that it was very disgraceful.
Very disgraceful. Because the police have brought themselves to that low level where this one and this one. Now, the commissioner of police, I'm very sure, he muzzled his people. They blocked the gate. They allow one group to enter. The other group should not be allowed to enter. They are imposters. Like Okafor normally said, they should be arrested. We should stop entertaining faction in this country. Do you ever hear faction of Democratic Party in America? Or the faction of a Republican in America? Come on, are we going backward or we are going forward? If they brought us democracy and showed us how democracy should be, even the press are culpable in this matter. They say faction. Don't give them a name. Why are you giving people a name that doesn't exist? It's just like you call people gay. What's gay? Gay means we happy people. Do you see them happy? You know, we give languages and voice to things that people should be ashamed of. We should be ashamed that you are running the faction. Look, before you constitute a BOT, there are steps and order to which you follow. The wicked faction, have they done that? When did they get? When a woman gets pregnant for 9 months. 9 months. If it's too bad, he gets to 6 months. You say the child is premature. It has to be put into an incubator. This one, there is no premature. There is no anything. They just came out from the blue.
They want a full-grown child.
Do you give birth to a child in a day? Let's stop all this nonsense. Even the media, the police, all of them, they should stop this rubbish.
Now, do you think that, wow. I do agree with his frustration. Trust me. Wow. I had my bouts of outrage earlier. That's why we could calm down on this. But do you think that the PDP is heading in the right direction?
Yeah, like the governor said, enough is enough. At a point in time in your life, you have to take a decision. You have to stand for something. I'm glad the few governors that are remaining have just to stood for something. They've allowed this infesta for a long while, allowing one man dictate the life of a party, dictate what happens. So, yeah, they have their own blame in it, but going forward, I love what they did. They've taken a stand. And again, like you said, we shouldn't glorify these people. We shouldn't allow this so-called fashion to exist. So tomorrow we can hear there's a fashion president. If we allow it, because things have order and precept how you arrive at the thing. How did they get to appoint a new chairman? Which next meeting met to appoint him? Who have ratified it? How did they follow the BOT? They are claiming. So they shouldn't be called fashion, should be called rebels. You don't come and create something that doesn't exist.
And you know how you deal with rebels. You deal with them very well.
Here's my question. Don't you think that the PDP gave birth to the faction, the wicked faction, is a monster that the PDP themselves made?
Yes, they did. Because then Wike was a voice for PDP. Every PDP man heard him when he was the voice fighting. And again, that shows how our politicians run their politics. It was all about his interest. But then he quoted it as if he was fighting for PDP. It was making himself popular. It was making himself the face of PDP. Before people knew what was happening, he has seen the soul of the party. After what happened at that the primaries, PDP did not act fast. They see so Wike as somebody that has committed so much to the party. Let's give him time. Maybe the injury will heal, the wound will heal. But who refuse to heal? Wike the wound to heal. And he has come and cleared to say that he is supported as well. What kind of anti-party would you call that? That is the highest level of anti-party. You're in a party. You have said that you are not leaving this party, but I am supporting and work for the other party. I'm not just working for another party. You are making sure that your own party does not have a candidate for the next election. Mm-hmm. That is the head of anti-party. And PDP allowed it. Then in my place where I came from, they said, when you wake up, it's their money. PDP have woken up. This is their money. And they have taken action. And I'm glad they did not allow those people to seize that security without them putting a fight. Yes, Nigerian government, through the police, are showing biasness. They've shown by supporting a group, by not being a fair umpire. They have. But you don't allow those things to fester. As a party, as a man, you fight for what you believe in. I'm glad that this group that is remaining, that have had their convention, they have just to fight for the soul of the party, which is the right thing to do.
Well, are you expecting to see, what are you expecting from PDP moving forward now that, they have cut off the cancerous part?
Well, it's for them to conduct their affair and move forward. That's number one. Number two, I want to answer to the fact that you said they created a monster. Who is Wike? Like Adedibu said, they don't say there are two elephants. There's only one elephant here. There are not two. There's PDP. Well, you're a founding father of PDP. PDP helped him to where he is today. He shows that he's not a good person. That's the truth. That's why he's fighting PDP to bring PDP down. Do you understand? What they should do, a child that doesn't hear what you use cane to beat the child. That's what they should do.
Well, but right now they've disowned the child. They didn't use cane. They literally poured the baby and the bath water.
Well, this one is good to throw the baby and the bath water. We see he's becoming a monster. That's the real truth. The party doesn't belong to you. When people like Obasanjo that felt that PDP was not doing the right thing, they turned their card and walked away from PDP. PDP is an institution. Not only this one, the chairman of ADC now, David Mark, they said we can't continue with PDP. They left. He too should live like that. And I always ask, just imagine if we had a president like Wike. Just imagine. In your wildest dream, just imagine. God will not allow it to happen. Say it very well. We have to say it. Louder. That's the truth.
And I know I'm not supposed to take a stand right
now.
No,
he's not taking a stand. We are fighting for Nigeria. Are you a member of PDP?
No.
I'm not a member of PDP too. Party. And when PDP rose up and we're doing what was wrong, we all stood up and said, what PDP is doing is not right. Of course. We need to create a level playing ground for everybody to play.
Now, on what happened yesterday at the PDP secretariat, one thing we cannot shy away from is the fact that we have a very serious breach in our policing in the country.
No, we don't have a breach. We have a police that have been politicized. Like Philip said yesterday, the police should know they should draw their strength and their power from the Constitution, not from the government of the day, because the government of the day will come and go, but Nigeria will remain. Now, if they fight for the head of Nigeria, and there's no body for Nigeria, where's the head? Which body will the head sit on? Boko Haram there, bandits there, this one there. They are not attending to those ones. They are attending to a small PDP secretariat and bringing troops to come and stay there. Civil defense, DSS, police. What's happening in Sokoto or Kebbi or Kwara? Well, we are seeing a general being killed. They brought forces here. This small PDP house.
How do you then think that we can fix that, Peter?
Like he said,
like the politicizing of the police. That's what I'm about right now.
That will be hard to do because the way Nigerian police is being structured, whoever becomes the president makes the final call. And for the fact that our institution in this country has been captured, not just police, both the court, both DSS, both the EFCC. I finally said it. It said the whole institution has been captured. And until they become truly independent, until they have their own funding that is not controlled by the executive, until they have the control or how they appoint and promote people exclusive of the presidency, it's not going to happen.
We already have those ones. We have the Police Service Commission,
that-
discipline, promotion, and all that. What
Yeah, what's
PK,
going wrong?
PK,
If we
PK,
have the
the
institutions
issue is
and they're not carrying
Nigeria,
out
we
their
have
duties.
enough laws.
Yes.
But the implementation, that's what I was saying.
Because what happens is that they normally come in and seize the structure of the government to do whatever they want to do. You see, let me tell you something. The police is undertrained, underpaid, and understaffed. They should know this.
Then why is the police then still doing the bidding of the people that are not treating
Because
them right? Because that's the question. That's what
because they
always...
weaponize governance.
No. The police should blend. Not just what you saw out there yesterday. You shouldn't blend those ones. They're under authority, they're under command. So you should blend those, the hierarchy, those on the high level. They are the ones sending those out there to do. But once you are sent out as a military officer, you have to obey the order. You have to. So we shouldn't just blame those ones also. Those people in the office, the IG, the commissioner that took side, those people should come to account. Not this one I saw yesterday out there. So one thing I'm not even happy with what is happening. One of my friends tweeted me when I said something on my Facebook page that police and terror is like 5 and 6. Guy had to call me one-on-one. Say, guy, I want to respond, but I can't respond to this thing. Say, a lot of us were not happy with what is happening there. But we are instructed to go there and act.
Look, let me tell you something. The late Yar'Adua, the former president of Nigeria, he said something. He told the INEC chairman, he said the existence of every political party, he said, is very fundamental to our democracy. You cannot say, we are not a one-party state. You cannot say that there's no opposition against Tinubu. Have you ever heard it before? During Yar'Adua's period, there was Atiku Abubakar. I don't know if there was Buhari. I can't remember too well now.
Buhari came after.
Do you understand? We had these people come on the ballot, and you didn't hear PDP was trying to muzzle all other party to kill them. No. These things are evil, and if you do it like this, it's gonna spread away with a cascade to every local government, and it's not right for a governor to be standing up and say that we have one party in this state. That anybody, if I see any banner that belongs to our opposition in this state, that's governor of Edo State, Okpebholo. These are things that they've been spreading all around. These are evil things in our country, and we must not allow it to stand. I saw a tweet by someone trying to talk to Pastor Jerry Eze and said, this hard time we should pray. The person said, there's a time to pray, there's a time to also stand up. Yes. This is the time to both pray and stand up, my brother. Nigerian is our own, it's not their own.
I'm going to stand on that final word and say, we do have a time to pray, we have a time to stand up. You're a Nigerian, you get to decide which. The people who lost their lives, and some of them were kidnapped, some of them traumatized yesterday in Kwara State, were in the house of God, a place of succor. Think, Nigerians, think. I do hope that it will not be too late before we finally realize the gutters that we're in. Very beautiful episode on alternative mindsets. Have a very beautiful day. Don't forget to share, like, and comment.